How's it going, YouTube? This is Wake Run Collapse, and this is the greatest Bcbm in the universe. The title of this video is not a misnomer. I will spend the remainder of the video showing you the cards that I purchased in a massive eBay lot from a user named Whirlpool M51, who is absolutely fantastic, and I want to give significant props to you for this. I know you got a YouTube channel. If you feel like commenting, go right ahead, but I will not divulge your identity as far as that is concerned if you don't want to. But I've absolutely got to give you a shout out to your eBay page, your eBay account. There's a note that he included with the purchase. It says, "Thank you for your purchase. Sorry for all the tape and saran wrap. I just wanted to make sure everything was nice and safe. Keep up the good work with your channel. I know you're going to be watching this. And no, there was not too much tape and saran wrap. Everything was excellently packaged. And just everything just came in so wonderful. And I'm incredibly excited about it." Now, if you are paying close attention to the cards you see in the background, you know that you can't see any cards just yet. Let me move that over there. You can't see any cards just yet, but you can see the backs of them. And a lot of these cards are English cards. I did not buy just Japanese. A ton of this stuff is Japanese, but a ton of it is also English. That's how confident I was in the purchase that I was making. I'm also not going to divulge information about how much I paid for the lot, although all of that is public record and you can search for it and find it. If you're an astute eBay user, you can find that information out. I do not want to discuss it in the comments, so don't ask me how much I paid for everything, and please don't ask somebody else to look up for you or post in the comments how much this is all purchased for. Also, please don't ask to trade for or purchase anything you see in this video. There will be sale videos that follow. I've not checked everything for condition, although the vast majority of the stuff you're going to see here is near mint or better condition. I don't know what prices are going to be for these things. I'm honestly not even sure what I'm going to do with the English cards. The stuff that I have here is an incredible kickoff to a potential collection, but if I spend a lot of time with them and I really don't have the same feelings that I have towards Japanese cards, by selling them, it will prevent me from feeling the pull to purchase English cards and boxes in the future. I really don't know what I'm going to do about it. It's a tough position for me to be in, but these cards just came in, and I'm really excited to go through them and enjoy them before I decide what I'm going to do as far as my collection is concerned. Now, first thing I'm going to show you is that this awesome Suicune tin was included and was a protector for a whole bunch of the cards in here. This is really neat. I've only ever had tins that were used to ship cards to me. I've got like I think I've got an Embor one, and there's probably like another like starter one over there that SMG Quest once shipped cards to me in, but this is a really awesome tin, and I love Suicune, definitely one of my favorite Pokemon. There's also some, ooh, not want to reveal that. Yeah, we'll got a bunch of code cards. Got about 30 code cards in all. Again, not sure what I'm going to do with those. Probably not going to use them. May give them away randomly throughout my channel. In these cool little, like, maybe a deck separator for a deck box of some kind. I'm going to use that to cover the cards for the time being. There is a system I'm going to go through to go and show you everything that's in here. First pile over here, we're going to start going through. I'm going to show you the ridiculous amount of Ancient Origins reverses, common and uncommon reverses that are in here. Some of these stacks are thicker than others, and some sleeves is only one copy of a card. Some of them have even got 8 or 9, like obviously there's a bunch of the copies of the Gloom here, and a ton of Oddish as well, but some of them there's only one included, or they're sleeved separately. Not a ton of experience with reverse holos here, but if I were looking to collect a master set of Ancient Origins, this would absolutely be a great way to get there. And there's a ton more over here. I'm just going to have to find a way to go through all of this, so please be patient as we rock through everything that's here. If I do end up selling the English cards off, I will do research to find out exactly what these cards are worth and what would be a reasonable price to sell them at. So I'm not going to get hustled, and I'm not going to overcharge for anything. I'm going to probably look at what eBay is selling for and make it a little less than that if I decide to sell a card. It's probably the most reasonable thing that I can do in that situation if I sell the English cards. There's also a bunch of reverse rares and a few English promos in here as well that we're going to show you. Yeah, we're going to do a few at a time. So everything very nicely packaged and just pristine condition as far as what I've seen, but I certainly have not looked through every single card. And I imagine that per usual, the English cards are going to be a little bit more edge-wary, fresh out of the pack than some of the Japanese cards would be. But these are all, I believe, all reverse rares. It would make sense to me for these all to be reverse rares, especially where there's so many ancient traits going on there. Love that Go Lurk. There are a few promos at the end of this as well. It's just cool. Interesting to see the holo pattern. Actually, are these regular holos? Are these the reverse ones? I'm not terribly familiar. Now that I'm looking at it and going through it, I don't know if this is a holo or not. Or maybe they are regular holos. I have no idea. This is an X and Y promo Kingdra. I did not know this artwork. Latias, Latios, Kyogre, and Groudon. Oh, there's a Groudon. And there's a Rayquaza at the end there. Some of the English cards that have alternate artwork, as you will see later in the video, I'm going to keep regardless because they do not exist in Japanese, and I do not want to miss out on an opportunity, especially because there's a ridiculous amount of EX cards in the back. I don't want to send off artwork that I would not otherwise be able to collect, or at least not at a reasonable price, so I will likely keep those alternate artworks as well. On to some Japanese holos. Again, I please ask you to refrain. This is one like unsleeved card. I don't know why it was there. I ask you to refrain from asking to reserve any particular cards that you see in this video. Do not message me telling me that, oh, you need it so bad for your set. No, you don't. You might need it bad for your set, but I'm not the only human in the universe that sells Japanese or English cards for that matter. So when I ask for your patience, I expect it. Especially because I've not been able to check for condition, to price things out, or decide what I'm going to do with some of the cards in general. Boy, there are a lot of holos here too. Some of these stacks have a bunch of duplicates and multiples, which we will be able to go through a little faster. But for the time being, I want to show each card and give it its due. Really like these sleeves as well. Yeah, a lot of stuff from the X and Y series. In some cases, I already have a lot of stuff from the X and Y series, so these will be duplicates of duplicates and will probably be priced accordingly. Move that stack over there. And get to work on the next one. So don't be too concerned with how everything's going to go. I need some time to figure out pricing. Nice to see the double Crisis holos as well. Yeah, so this eBay seller has decided to sell off significant portions of a very impressive collection. He's been selling a bunch of other stuff too. Here we're getting some duplicate action. Been selling a bunch of other stuff too, and he just kind of combined a lot of what was left over into a single auction. And because of the quality of the cards and, well, the variety and all the other things, I felt very confident that I'd be able to make a tidy sum on it, as well as be able to show you guys a really awesome time with this video. And it is always very rewarding to be able to get a huge size package from the US Postal Service, open it up, and have it be filled with great cards that I know people are going to be excited about. And yeah, there's some X and Y8 in here as well. Actually, quite a bit of it. Which is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do all these big stacks at once. I'm going to have to do them piece by piece. So there is definitely some recency going on with this collection. Oh, shit. Sorry, I mean Merd. A lot of cards under the light. Pretty warm in here. I actually still have my air conditioner installed, because where I film tends to get very overheated. Lots of Porygon Zs. Ancient Trait Dragonites. More copies of these other Ancient Trait Holos. And if you're wondering, yes, I am considering the possibility of purchasing an English booster box. I don't know what set. I don't need recommendations for which set. I've seen a bunch of sets get opened before, but to try to gauge and judge whether I would enjoy opening English booster boxes and collecting English cards, I might open a booster box to kind of test the waters before I decide what I'm going to do with the English cards. Here's some Legendary Shine collection, which is always welcome to my sale binder. It's difficult to keep these ones ready to go and in stock and such, so it's great to get them. And also a bunch of break cards. There's a Lonely Little Raichu and Noivern, and then a bunch of the copies from the set. You got the Zoroarks, a bunch of those, Chestnut, got a couple of those, a couple Florges, and a couple Marowak at the end as well. So, very nice of the seller to include those break cards too. This stack over here is going to be our final stack of holographic cards, which means that it's only going to be more awesome from here. Loving that Gengar, Xerneas, some other X and Y8 contributions. Definitely this collector purchased multiple boxes from X and Y8, probably of both sets, in order to amass such a collection. And I know how difficult it can be to sell off holos. Got some Bandit Ring stuff here, hence all the Gardevoirs, which I wasn't able to pull a whole lot from when I did my Bandit Ring booster case. Gardevoir eluded me fairly consistently. I mean, not on the level of trying to find Regigigas and Phantom Gate, let's not be ridiculous, but still quite a bit. So last handful of holos right here. Lots of Volcaronas. I'm going to speed through that. A bunch of Goodras. I still can't believe, like, all the stuff that I've shown in this video thus far would already make for an incredible Bcbm. But there is so much more awesomeness to go. There are no crazy, like, $500 cards in here or anything like that, but there is some amazing stuff coming up that I think aligns itself with the consistency of the quality of the cards that I like to show off in my channel. So now, we're going to start showing the English EX cards that came along in this lot. I'm holding a stack of English EX cards. Never thought I'd see the day. So we got the Groudon, Kyogre, and then the alternate Kyogre and Groudon there. Well, actually, the second Kyogre I think was a set-based one. Deoxys, Entei, Raikou, Latias. Such a great variety. This Rayquaza I don't think was printed in Japanese. Genesect, Virizion. There's a Darkrai. There's the alternate Darkrai. Absol and Florges. I just got the Japanese Absol for my collection. Here we have Diancie, Aegislash, Mewtwo. The alternate Mewtwo, this was a lot to collect in Japanese, so I'll be keeping that for sure. Trevenant, Toxicroak. This is an alternate Lugia as well. I think that's English exclusive. Regigigas, Registeel. Where are Regice and Regirock? Are they coming? No one knows. Got the birds, Gallade, Flygon, Crocodile. I got a Blastoise EX, Venusaur EX, and Charizard EX. All of those are new artworks to me. And the regular Charizard EX at the end there. So all of that was one of 2 stacks of English EX cards that you'll be seeing in this video. One of 2 stacks. Let's bring on the rest of the heavy hitters, shall we? Now, I have not sorted through the vast majority of the cards that you see here. You get white Kyurem, there's Kyurem, there's Kyurem, there's black Kyurem. Oh, that's a new one for me. So a lot of them, they just don't have a specific pattern to them. They're just included the way that they arrive to me. In some stacks near the end, there's a new Keldeo for me as well. In some stacks near the end, I definitely put the better cards toward the end in an effort to kind of build up a little bit of suspense, which I thought would be cool. As we're rounding out the EXs, there's a new Thundurus for me. There's so many Tornadus. Meloetta, Dialga, another Meloetta, definitely winding down here. Got a Mega Absol, Mega Metagross, and Mega Diancie, and this part's going to be really cool. Oh, it's the Gold Border Mega Kangaskhan. The rest of the cards in here are True Blue Ultra Rares, or Secret Rares, as they call them in English. And there's another one, and there's another one, and another, and another, and another, and another. That is going to be pretty awesome, and it's pretty great to have that as part of the collection as well. So we're going to stack those to the back while I figure out what the heck I'm going to do with them, and we're going to show off the Japanese EX cards. So let's get to work on these. A bunch of these I'm sure you guys have seen on my channel already. I don't think there's anything brand new to me in here. Tons of set-based ones, tons of recent ones. There's a Blaziken promo, Charizard from the deck. Emboar and Togekiss was nice to get another one of those because I've only gotten the one that I had from the deck opening. And there's a Shaman EX, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's not the same as having an English one, but I can never keep those in stock. I'm definitely going to have to raise the price on the Shaman. There's another Pikachu EX, which is also difficult to keep in stock. And the Hoopas, both from Legendary Shine Collection. There's some X and Y 8 EXs. I did not have enough Mewtwo's. And so now I have like 25 of each instead of 20 of each. Houndooms and Glalie galore. Another Whale Party. Kangaskhan. Kyogre and Groudon. There's a shiny Rayquaza. The green Rayquaza and the green promotional Rayquaza. Dragon type as well, Xerneas and Yveltal to finish off that stack. Move those right there. And now we're going to finish the second half of the Japanese EXs. We've got Lugia, Giratina, more Mewtwo's, more X and Y8 stuff. Nice to get another Hoopa as well. Definitely some fan favorites in here. You guys, make sure to take to the comments section below if you're looking for a way to interact with this video and let me know what your favorite one is. Are there 2 cards here? Ah, yes there is. Kind of stuck together. Mega Venusaur, Mega Blastoise, Mega Charizard from the deck, Mega Charizard from the set, Mega Lucario, Mega Manectric, and Mega Gengar. With more Mega Awesomeness to come, we've got the Primal Kyogre, Primal Groudon, and associated friends. Looking fantastic. Another Mega Rayquaza from the set. There's a Dragon type as well. A couple Sceptiles, a couple Ampharos, a couple Tyrannitars. Great to get those in stock as well. Another Mega Blaziken EX. Mega Swampert EX, which is a fairly popular video on my channel, surprisingly revealing this card. There's Mega Glalie, Mega Houndoom, another Mega Houndoom, and a couple of the Mega Mewtwo EX X versions, and one of the Y versions. If we stopped the video right here, and you knew what I had paid for this lot, you'd have been like, wow, this is amazing. And the final 2 stacks are full arts. Yeah. The final 2 stacks really are full art cards. First one is English, second one is Japanese. Again, I know I've said this a couple of times, but I cannot stress this enough. please do not ask for any of the cards you see in this video. Wait for a potential sale video, if one is to follow for English. I can guarantee you that I'm going to be selling off a lot of the Japanese stuff, but I haven't decided yet on the English stuff. And these are the English full arts that now, for the moment, are in my collection. We've got Giratina, the new Giratina, Cobalion, Hydreigon, Dragonite, Cresselia, Aggron, Latios, Trevenant, Kangaskhan, Thundurus, Malamar, Sharpedo, Terrakion, Whale Party, Florges, and Regigigas, and Magnezone. So many more to go. And now we have a Registeel, a Tornadus, Victini, Jirachi, a Shaman. So interesting to see the differences between the Japanese and English full arts, which I think might be a new series that I have on my channel where I show the differences between the cards now that I have English ones to show you. Molga, Toxicroak, Articuno, Dialga, Palkia, Genesect, that's a cool one, Thundurus, Tornadus, Heatran, Darkrai non-EX full art, and some full art trainers. Got Juniper right here, Pokemon Center Lady, there's a Fossil Researcher. Move those to the side to get the last English full arts out the way. We got Steven, Winona, Archie's Ace in the Hole, Maxie's Hidden Ball Trick. And we got Wally, we got the Teammates full art, Professor Birch's Observation, the Fan Club, and the Magma's Groudon, and Aqua's Kyogre EX. And the coolest ones I deliberately left for last as we get Kyurem, and Groudon, the newer Groudon, Entei, Xerneas, Lugia, Lucario, Rayquaza, Venusaur, Charizard, Blastoise, Mew, and wow, this looks amazing. I don't want to say even in English, it just straight looks amazing. Seismitoad, the Full Metal Dialga full art, and the Shaman EX full art. And as a wonderful surprise at the end of it, I kind of knew this was coming, but I wanted to leave it till the end. I don't care that it's not full art. It's going at the end of the English stack. It's a base set Charizard. Always wanted this card when I was younger. Never had a chance to have it. I definitely had like a holographic Ninetales, and I had the non-holo Moltres and some other stuff, but I never had that base set Charizard. Until right now. And we can absolutely stop the video now, but there's this big stack over here on the right of Japanese full arts, and I'm not going to deny you the opportunity to see it. And these are sorted a little bit more cleanly because I know more about them. So let's show the Japanese full arts to finish up the greatest BCBM in the universe. There's your Team Kyogre and Groudon cards. Got the trainers early here. We got Archie and Wally, Professor Birch, Winona. We got Skarmory and Glalie, White Kyurem, Black Kyurem, regular Kyurem, Reshiram and Zekrom from the special packs. There's Machamp, Camerupt, Heracross, Gallade, Sceptile, Ampharos, Latios. Move those over there. Looks like we're going to get this video done in under half an hour, guys, and that is awesome. And we're just going to get better and better from here. We have Manectric, Yveltal, Latias, Landorus, Raikou, Virizion, Lugia, and I will never stop loving that card, Giratina, a Kyogre, a new Kyogre, Deoxys, the Plasma Lugia, Gardevoir, which I can never seem to find, Tyranitar, Gengar, Darkrai. I was so excited to see this one in the lot. A Hoopa, which I also really love. There's Ho-Oh. And time to get to the finale, the final end to the end of this BCBM. Get out of here, Dust. We have Rayquaza. The Rayquaza from Dragon Blade, Mewtwo, and Mewtwo. and Mewtwo. Now we got some Megas. We got Mega Latios, Mega Aggron, Mega Glalie, Mega Gallade, Mega Ampharos, Mega Sceptile, Mega Tyranitar, oh boy, Primal Kyogre, Primal Groudon. These are the non-ultra rare versions. These are the actual full arts, the original ones from Tidal Storm Gaia Volcano. Mega Gardevoir, which, oh man, I can't even imagine how much this one's going to go for. Mega Houndoom, Mega Houndoom, Mega Mewtwo EX X version with the Vanishing Strike, which means it is the first edition version. Mega Mewtwo EX Y version with Psychic Infinity. Mega Rayquaza EX from Emerald Break, the quintessential card, that super expensive card. And the ultra rare Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza, plus an ultra rare Mewtwo just to finish things off. So guys, if you believe, like I believe, that this is the greatest BCBM in the universe, and you are incredibly excited to see where this is going to take me from here on out, make sure you bump that thumbs up below, and make sure you drop a comment and let me know what your favorite card from this video is. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you in advance for your patience, as I do not sell any of the cards here or trade any of the cards here while I figure out what I want to do with this mountain of amazingness. And one more time, thank you so much to Whirlpool M51. Feel free to show yourself in the comments if you would like. If you don't, that's totally cool too. But you sold me an amazing lot, and I'm glad we could come to terms on this amazing business deal. Thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.